I don't know about you, but that looked like money.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Jeremy again. I'm trying something a little new. I'm gonna start a new series called 3 and Out, where I'm gonna basically look at 3 cards. It'll either be 3 cards of the same player, 3 cards of different players, 3 cards from a set, 3 cards from a decade. I don't know, just something where I can use the moniker 3 and Out without sounding like a complete idiot. As you can probably tell, my first go at this is going to be the first 3 cards of Hall of Famer Lance Alworth. Lance Alworth had one of the coolest nicknames in all of football history, actually, I think. A nickname of Bambi when you're a wide receiver is pretty cool, although at the time Alworth did not like that because it's not the most masculine of nicknames. But nonetheless, Alworth was probably the greatest wide receiver of his time. Don Maynard is up there too. But Alworth is considered by most to be the greatest wide receiver of that era of the 60s, early 70s. So let's get into this. I don't know how long these videos are going to be. This is my first one. We'll see how they go. I tend to ramble and can talk about cards way more than I should. So I'll try to keep it short and to the point. Starting with Alworth's 3rd card is this beautiful 1965 Topps. He's really happy in this picture. I don't know what happened, but he's a happy guy. If you've looked for or collected or have 65 Topps football tall boys, you understand how condition sensitive they are. Not only because of the size of them, they're hard to store, so there's a lot of corner and edge damage on a lot of cards that are out there. But also, 65 Topps had major centering issues. This one is no different. It's off quite a bit left to right. But I like this one because it doesn't have any fish eyes in that red background. Fish eyes can... shit, is that one right there? No, it's a speck of dust. Fish eyes can really take away from the overall appearance of the card, and I try to avoid those when possible. And this one doesn't have any. The image is really good. It's clean. Registration's really good. It's just the big problem on this is the centering. This corner's kind of gnarly. But overall, I'm happy with this one. I needed this. I'm unfortunately doing a Lance Alworth run because, I don't do enough of those. I'm still a few cards short, and this was one I needed, and I picked this up a couple weeks ago. Moving on, this is Lance Alworth's 2nd card, 64 Topps. Kind of a cool design. I kind of like the stars that frame the area where the player photo will be. They could have zoomed in on this a little bit, but who am I to judge? This one's graded an SGC 7. I've had this quite a while. Centering's really good on it. And it's a 2nd year Alworth, so the 2nd year of definitely in the top 10 of all time wide receivers. And it can be had really cheap, and the population on these isn't very high. It's not like a 2nd year Jerry Rice card, which can be had for $15 in a PSA 8. Nothing like that. A lot more limited. And a great looking card. Again, no fish eyes on this background either, although I don't think that was a big problem with 64 Topps. I know it was with 61 because of Jim Brown. That one's almost impossible to find without fish eyes all over the place. But this one is, I don't think that was an issue with 64. Anyway, I'm getting kind of off track. This is about Lance Alworth. This is the second card. 64 is a pretty nice set. There's no real heavy hitters in that set in terms of value, but overall it's easy on the eyes. Speaking of easy on the eyes, this is just about as perfect of a centered 63 Alworth that you'll ever find. This is his rookie. He has no other cards, just a 63 Fleer. This set is notoriously horrendous when it comes to centering. The Alworth, the Bonacani, and the Len Dawson are the three major rookies in this set. And they all have centering issues. To find one even close to this is a challenge. This is one of the best looking Alworths in terms of centering and eye appeal I've ever seen. And yeah, I'm probably biased, but this thing is, the eye appeal is just off the charts. And yeah, there's that stupid eBay seal. Do you guys keep those? Do you keep the seal on there, or do you rip it off like a Band-Aid? It's kind of a pain. I mean, I get it, but once you have it in hand, does it really matter anymore? So anyway, yeah, this is the Lance Alworth rookie. These will set you back. I think I paid $400 for this, which $400 is about, it's a little bit over comps for a 5, but considering the centering on this, I would have paid a lot more. I don't care about comps on certain cards. Comps don't matter because there are certain cards that are impossible to find centered, and when you do, it's okay to pay a premium to get it because you don't know the next time you're going to see one. That's kind of my attitude about it. So there you have it. Bambi's first 3 cards. Let me put this one back. Sorry, lefty. So yeah, of those 3 cards, which one do you like the best? It's pretty easy to say the 63 Fleer, just because it's awesome. But, you know, they all have pretty cool qualities about them. I love the 63 Fleer just because I love that set. But I think they're all pretty nice. I'm going to try to do this series, you know, maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, I don't know. I'm trying to have a more regimented schedule, so I'm putting out content on a more regular basis. So look for more of these. Again, it'll be 3 cards of my choice, my theme, all of it. The next one, I don't know, maybe in a few days. I have some ideas for it. I just have to shoot the video. Anyway, if you've hung out this long, thanks, I appreciate it, and I will talk to y'all soon. See ya.